Champion City Podcast, where we tell real stories from grinders, hustlers, and everybody on the come up. If you're still in the trenches or you're still trying to get that bag, this for you. This your blueprint, your motivation, your platform. Let's go. What up, everybody, man? Thanks for tapping in today. A Tuesday before Thanksgiving, man. You ready?
Is water wet? Is an elephant heavy? Hello.
That's what's
You know what
up,
I mean?
man. Today we got Dead Stock LP out of Long Beach, California. Not just Long Beach. You say you like to be all around and shit, right?
You feel me?
You know?
I was in Carson with it. I also was in LA with it. You feel me? They know my face. You feel me? One handsome guy everywhere. You know?
That's what's up, man. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself a little bit, man?
I go by Dead Stock LP. You feel me? The name of my label is Dead Stock. You feel me? Shout out Reap. Shout out Low Star. Shout out OTB Momo. You feel me? Shout out Brixton. You feel me? Shout out my big cousin Cecil. You feel me? West West. What? You feel me? Shout out Big TB. You feel me? Dada Cowboy. You already know. You feel me? Also, shout out to my cousin Rails too. You feel me? Gotta keep it where it's at. It's all good.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Well, welcome and thanks for making time, man.
Thanks
Caught
for
me a
having
little
me.
off guard today and shit, man, because we were supposed to be in Oregon, but we ended up canceling that show. So I didn't think we had anything this week, and we were like, man, that's why we didn't drop no promo, everybody. But appreciate y'all tapping in though still, man,
Appreciate you for having me. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. I had just went to, you ever been to Whole Foods and shit?
Oh yeah, you feel me?
Right, they got that little bar with the food and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went because I had to do a return from Amazon and shit. And it's quick, right? I went in there and I was like, damn, but you know what? I haven't ate all day. Let me get a slice of pizza and shit, right? Because you know how they have them hot and ready too.
Right.
And I was like, I'm gonna give me a slice. And then I saw they had turkey and mac and cheese and shit.
So you just grabbed you a whole
I got a whole
setup.
pizza. I got a sandwich, and I got me a plate with like turkey, gravy, potatoes, and mac and cheese.
Damn.
I had an early Thanksgiving dinner, man.
feel
You
me?
know,
You sound like you got the setup already.
Man,
you feel
yeah.
me?
It hurt until I saw the price and shit. And I was like, damn, that's why they let you get whatever you want, because they weigh it by the pound.
Oh.
So you know that big turkey slice, that's like almost just a pound by itself and shit. You got the mac and cheese.
Was it the honey roasted though?
No, it was oven roasted, but not honey roasted and shit.
You gotta get the honey roasted. You feel me?
Definitely.
Once you get that, you'll never go back. I'm telling
That's
you
true,
that right
man,
now. You feel me?
But yeah, man. So how was it like growing up? You grew up in Long Beach, or?
I grew up
Mm-hmm.
in Long Beach.
Like as a little kid, basically
As
growing
as
up
a
and
little
shit.
kid on 32 fashion, went to
Mm-hmm.
John Mayer, you feel me? We moved to Carson from Long Beach, you
Uh
feel
huh.
me? But I still
Yeah, that's
I
nearby and
yeah, I
shit,
still
right?
had
Yeah.
family that stayed in the Springdales, you feel me? Uncles, cousins, aunties, all that, the campers, they know what it is, you
Oh,
feel
all
me?
right. Yeah, yeah.
Um
And then how was it like growing up as a kid? How was it for you in Long Beach? Do you know?
uh I'm gonna be honest, you feel me? As a child, I didn't really have shit to worry about because I was blessed to grow up around a lot of brothers. I have a lot of brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I was the youngest. I was the youngest on my mom's side. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? But on my dad's side, he got like you feel me. Basically, it's a total of 13 kids. You
Oh,
feel
all right.
me?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
five from my
That's old
mom,
school and shit too, right there,
five from
right?
my
Yeah.
mom, and like eight from my dad's
Yeah,
side. You
yeah.
feel me?
Cause I got my grandparents, and they like both sides of my family. They're out of like 11 kids or 13 kids and shit.
Yeah.
Even I mean, I came out of 5. I thought that was a lot and shit too. But
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
man. Basically, at the time I didn't really get what I wanted growing up. You feel me? Like,
yeah, for sure. Especially being the
as
youngest and
being the
shit.
youngest, you feel me?
Yeah,
You getting the leftover of everything.
yeah,
You
yeah,
feel me? You
for
don't get the
sure.
brand new clothes. You gotta wear after they finish rock all the niceness out of it. Then
Yeah,
they want to
yeah,
give it to you. You feel
yeah,
me?
yeah.
Like, I grew up through all that shit, but I still take it as a blessing. You feel me? Because I'm very humble now. You
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
me? So
Yeah, that shit'll humble you real quick. Right,
very quick,
Yeah.
very quick.
How was it like? What do you remember like the first music like that you were hearing like at home, like your parents bumping or your older brother and stuff?
The first CD I bought, I didn't buy it. You feel me? My social worker bought it from me
Mm-hmm.
because I still grew up as part of the foster. I was a foster child. You
Oh,
feel me?
okay.
But
Yeah, yeah.
I grew up with my actual blood aunties in them, so
Oh,
they
okay.
raised me. I was still with family, but
Yeah.
I still had to go
Through
to
the
court,
foster
court
system and
and
shit.
shit, and do all that.
Oh,
You
all
feel me?
right.
But
At a young age and shit,
yeah,
or?
from all the way from ages 2 all the way, you feel me? I say to 16 because I left the house and said I'm out of here, even though I was still technically
Mm-hmm.
my auntie was still getting paid for me.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
feel me? But I wasn't there.
Oh, all
You
right.
feel me? And I'm like, you getting the money? You ain't trying to buy me no school materials and shit. I gotta hustle just to buy my own school material,
Yeah,
little
yeah.
shit like that. You feel me?
Oh, that
But
sucks. Yeah, yeah,
you
definitely.
know,
Mm-hmm.
it is what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, it's the struggles that make you and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, man.
Definitely
So what
that.
do you remember bumping like earliest music and
Oh
shit,
yeah,
man?
back to that. I apologize. I fall off
No, no,
quick.
it's all
I
good
was
and
smoking
shit.
before we got
It's
up
the
in here.
reefer and shit, man.
Hello.
I
You feel
sounded
me?
like a narc, huh? It was that reefer and shit, man.
All I do is get because I got high. Because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got.
yeah.
But the first CD I remember buying, I didn't buy it. My social worker bought it
Yeah.
for me, and she asked me what did I want. It was a Bone Thug CD. I don't know which one it was. You feel me? But it was a Bone Thug CD. You feel me? I only probably bought
Mm-hmm.
three CDs ever in my life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like ever in my
And
life.
both
You
things
feel
was a
me?
good one
And
too,
one of
man.
them, my first one was Bone
Yeah,
Thug,
yeah.
and I was probably like, this is back in '98,
Yeah.
'99. You feel
Mhm.
me? I was born in '93, so I'm about like 6.
Oh, okay.
I'm about like 6. You
Oh, yeah,
feel
that's
me?
young too, man.
And
Yeah,
yeah, my family is very musically orientated.
yeah.
You
Uh-huh.
feel me?
So like what kind of music, like besides that Bone Thugs, like what do you remember your mom bumping or your aunties and
Hey
shit?
man, you feel me? When you heard that Rita Baker
Oh,
come
all right,
on,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
time to clean up. Hey, nigga, you better shut up. You feel me? You better grab a broom, grab a mop, get ready to clean up. When
It's
you
about
heard
to
that,
smell like pine so up
when
in
you
this
heard that
motherfucker and
Joe
shit.
playing, you feel me? When you
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
that motherfucking that Casey Angel, oh my life,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
When you heard that shit, you like, damn,
Was
today
about to
over with.
clean up and shit.
Today over with. You feel
Yeah,
me?
that's trippy because
Put up the Nintendo, bro. You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
We can't play that shit. You feel me?
Nah, I trip out on that because I remember a lot of songs that my mom used to bump and they all had relations to cleaning too and shit,
Mm-hmm.
man. And my mom, I felt like she cleaned like every day, like I don't know why and shit, man. She was like one of them, like you had to make your bed, like it
Yeah.
had to be tidy and shit, and like
My my
she was real
fucking
anal about shit like that.
my mom used to make same situation. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? Basically, she was just be like, y'all some boys. You feel me? I could see if y'all was girls, it could be messy, but y'all boys, so this
Mm-hmm.
shit need to be in order.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
me?
yeah.
So If we didn't get an order, she'll call my uncles, and these niggas is 6'9". Shout out Uncle Vince.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You feel me? 6'9", 6'7", and 6'5". You feel me? Shout out to Misha. Shout out Uncle Victor. Love y'all niggas. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah.
Which I whooped my ass growing up. But
Oh yeah. Oh, she used to have the uncles whoop you and
yeah,
shit.
man. They you feel me? But it was all through love. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah,
You
for
know, I
sure.
appreciate it now because you know my father figure wasn't really around like that. You know,
He was
what I
like
mean?
locked up, or you just
And
kind of
nigga-
left you guys and
nigga,
shit.
all of the above.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Locked
yeah.
up, left a nigga sold drugs, and gave other bitches hugs. You dig?
Yeah,
you feel
yeah,
me?
yeah.
It is what it is.
Nah,
you know?
same thing, dude. Yeah, my pops was locked up most of the time. I think growing up as a kid, I seen my pops like 3 times. Like as a kid that I remember. And
As a
shit.
kid,
Yeah.
about
You
4 or
know?
5 for
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
You feel me?
And one of them or 2 of them were behind the prison glass and shit.
And it
you know?
was years apart.
Yeah,
you feel
for
me? It
sure.
wasn't like no back to back.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna come back next month.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
after I see this nigga, I ain't gonna see the nigga for another 3 years.
Yeah, I know.
You feel
You got
me?
20 bucks and shit, you know?
You know what I mean?
But 20
So-
bucks was a lot back then, but $5, you know, whatever and shit.
No, but every time you come around, my pops did break a nigga off though. You
Oh,
feel
yeah?
me? You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah. Or go to
Like,
the store and get whatever you want type
yeah,
shit,
go to the
right?
store, make a nigga forget that he wasn't there for a
Yeah,
second.
I know, right?
for that brief,
That's what they do,
for
man.
that
That's
brief
what they
hour,
do,
it felt
you
like
know?
the nigga been there the whole time.
Yeah, yeah.
Once he go,
And
he
my
like,
dad
damn.
loves me and shit, you know, right? Nah, that's a trip, man. It's crazy because it's unfortunate that a lot of us have to go through that, whether you're black or Hispanic or in some white neighborhoods too, right? You know, like they pops is locked up too, or just, you know, they out there being gangsters and grinders and
The
shit.
thing
you know?
about it, my family is like mixed. You feel me? We got Puerto Ricans, we got Panamanian. You feel me?
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So some of my people speak Spanish. You feel? I don't. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
But yeah, you get my daughter. You know what I'm saying? She came out looking like a black Samoan looking baby. You feel
All
me?
right. Yeah, yeah.
Nice long curly hair, fat, big as fuck. You feel me? But she's skinny now.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
feel me? Because it grew. You
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
me? But yeah, I had
Yeah,
people questioning.
little chunky babies and shit.
Nice
yeah?
chunky babies.
Yeah,
You feel
yeah.
me?
And how do you remember getting into music, like making your own music and shit, man? You know?
I started taking music serious because I was in jail. You feel me? I was right here in Man Central Jail, and I heard this 2 niggas rapping. You feel me? And when I say these niggas was nice, these niggas was nice. He sounded like Jadakiss. They sounded like Jadakiss and Kiss. You feel me? And I'm like, damn. You feel me? I heard them spitting.
Kids
going
like
back.
the rock band and shit?
No,
or-
not Kiss. As the nigga that be with Fat Joe.
Oh, okay. Big Pun and shit.
Not Big Pun. You know, Fat Joe got a podcast. You feel me?
Oh, yeah, the Jada Kiss. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Jadakiss,
yeah.
Kiss,
Oh,
you
I know.
feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah, definitely.
So the nigga
Yeah.
sounded like Fabulous. The other nigga sounded like Jadakiss.
Oh, okay.
The niggas is nice, going
Yeah,
back
yeah.
and forth. You feel me? So I thought I'd do my little dabber, throw my little in there.
Yeah.
You feel me? And them niggas stopped. They was like, you feel me? You know, we ain't going nowhere. We in here for the next like 25 and 15 years. You
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
me?
yeah.
You got a release date. You feel me? So you should take this serious. You feel me? You got potential as long as you start writing. You feel me? So when I got out, the homie Reap was right there ready to pick me up, and he actually made me like start writing. You feel me? Like for at least a good 2-3 months, he would not let me rap at all. Like you feel me? He'll be like, you wrote. Every time I said no, you know what I'm saying? He'll, all right, next time, you feel me? And then when I finally started writing, he made me repeat that shit over 20, 30 times. You feel me?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
until
yeah.
the shit was in pocket. And to the point I feel like, you know, picture Joe Jackson and Michael Jackson.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You feel me? You missed you missed that step. I'm on your ass. You
Yeah.
feel me? Oh, you thought you had it, huh? Redo it.
And he
You
knew
feel me?
he knew about music and stuff. Like
Yeah,
he was
he-
doing music and
Yeah,
stuff.
he was doing
or-
music. He was doing music way before me. The homie Justin actually introduced me to his older brother. And he had his whole little clique called the S. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, whatever happened, fell apart. But then he started putting time into me and my homie Justin. You feel me? Justin, you know, he started doing more, fucking with the clothing more. That's another thing. Shout out to my nigga Low Star. Go check out his clothing line. You feel me?
So he, instead of doing music, he was like, "I'm gonna do some
No,
clothing."
he
and
gonna
shit.
still do music. You feel me?
Yeah.
But he started, you know, tapping into that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because you know, as a building, it takes three long statues for the building to stand tall. You feel me? Basically, you know, he was focused on the music. He was more of the engineer, and I felt like I was more of the Uncle Luke slash Monty type rap nigga. You feel
Oh,
me?
right,
Like
yeah,
you
yeah.
feel me? Because I do a little of everything. I know niggas in the streets. You feel me?
Mhm.
But I still keep it hip hop too. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you know, he actually taught me the difference between rap and hip hop.
Mhm.
You
What is
feel
the
me?
difference to you and shit?
The difference between rap and hip hop, I feel like hip hop is more it's more culture.
Mhm.
You feel me? It's more culture. You feel me? You know what I mean when I say culture. You know what I'm saying? It's more like you know how a hot comb feel if you press that shit against your hair. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Like I always pictured like hip hop, like when I think of hip hop, I think of like dancing music. Like you could vibe to
like
it
beat
and
breaking and
shit.
dancing
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit.
Like
I
crisscross.
and I feel like
You get me?
rap is more like storytelling.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Which is you can still storytelling hip hop.
Yeah, yeah.
You feel me? But I feel like rap is more like you know what I mean. Depending on who you are,
Sure, sure.
you feel me? It's more story driven.
Uh huh.
You feel me? It's more of the narrative of what you got going on
Yeah,
and
yeah.
how do you look at this from your perspective.
I see what you mean and shit.
You
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
me?
yeah.
Like you might get 4 plus, you know, 3+1 regularly. You feel me? I might add -2 plus -2. You feel me?
Mhm.
Times -2 to
Yeah,
get my
yeah.
+4. You feel me?
Mhm.
I look at it from a different angle. You
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
me?
yeah.
Like, but we still end up with the same answer though.
Mhm.
But we just got it in 2 different ways.
Yeah, yeah.
You feel
Okay.
me? So
You see hip hop and rap kind of like that and shit.
I see hip hop and rap kind of like that. It's one and the same, but yet it's different.
Sure, sure.
Yin and yang. You
Oh,
feel
okay.
me?
Yeah, yeah.
The yin and yang sign is without one, the other don't exist.
Mhm.
You feel me? So like you could tell niggas who actually got lyrics, who got punchlines, who actually you feel me, who actually a student
Yeah.
of the hip hop game. You feel me? Who pay homage and respect to those who came before him. You feel
Mhm.
me? Who was raised, you know, not to be so disrespectful. Get your point across without trying to be, you know what I'm saying? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So you could tell with that. I feel you
Oh,
feel
that's
me?
what's up. And then like, so what do you remember getting into music at first, right? You got your homie, he's like telling you to write, right? Basically,
Mm-hmm.
write some lyrics, learn it and shit, learn how to punch in, kind of like in a way, right? That's what he's teaching you and shit, right?
What's a 8? What's a
Yeah.
16? You feel
Like
me?
how to
What's a
deliver and
hook?
shit, right? Yeah.
Delivery,
Hmm.
punchlines. You feel me?
Before you can even get on the mic and shit.
Highlight certain words so it stand out more. You feel
Hmm.
me? Like you
All
know what I
through
mean?
writing and shit.
All through writing.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
feel me? So I learned. You know, I ain't gonna learn all that at once. It took me
Yeah, for sure.
years apart to figure out because you know we didn't you know got into it a little bit and we broke off for a little bit and I had to figure some shit out on my own.
Yeah.
But you know we back together. You feel me? No homo. You feel me? No Diddy. Pause. You feel me? And we all doing our own thing. Everybody respect. You feel me? It's like
Yeah.
different styles of kung fu, and you gonna respect the master of that type of martial arts. You
Sure,
feel
sure.
me? So I
And
went from being a student to more of a rival.
all
You
right.
feel me? Which is very respectful.
Yeah.
You feel
And
me?
then writing too, it's different than actually going on the mic and delivering it too, right?
It's different, but it's different. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because sometimes you know you might not come up with something a whole 2 months. You feel me? You might think of it nowhere, no homo in the shower. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
damn, that's a perfect line. You feel me? Or you
Mhm.
might be, you know, in some good pussy, like, oh my God, you feel me? I gotta write about this shit. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I'm perfect. I'm gonna put that with this. You feel me? I've been sitting on this shit for 2 months. Now I got the perfect little 6 to complete the song. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
Everything don't happen overnight, but sometimes it do though.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes you could just
You feel the vibe and shit. The beat is dope. The environment's, vibing and shit. So you could deliver a song and shit, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes,
How,
sir.
how is it? Like, so you're writing and all that. So when's your first time you get into a studio and shit, dude?
An actual studio or
Or you started recording like at home at
or like-
somebody's home and shit?
yeah, I started recording inside the homie Reap inside his house.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? It was me, his brother Low Star, and then he was like mixing everybody. The homie Rickson, you feel me? No Signal, you feel me?
They had like a whole group
Bookworm,
and
you
shit,
feel
right?
me? Yeah, it was basically like a whole little little group. You feel me? We was trying to
Mhm.
be the hip hop Avengers. You feel me?
Alright, yeah, yeah.
How everybody tell their own story, and then they
Yeah.
came together and formed the Avengers. But
Yeah,
yet you
yeah.
can still see each of their movies separate.
Sure,
You
sure.
feel me?
Yeah.
So we didn't want to just come out like that already. We wanted each of us to tell our story, then come together. But
Yeah.
it didn't work out that way. You
Yeah, it
feel
happens.
me?
Yeah.
Shit
It happens a
happens.
lot in music and shit. Like, what are some of the issues you think people run into doing that? Like groups,
I
because all
think
groups break up. Like, I don't think there's one group that stayed together forever and shit. You know,
New Edition.
No Addition, they retired together and shit.
I believe so.
Yeah.
A lot of R&B's from back in the day stayed together.
Oh yeah,
Next,
them other folks too. I just saw them the other day. Boys to Men and shit. Huh?
Boys to Men. You feel me? You got
let's say more
Escape. You know
more
what I'm saying? But
more
they-
in the rap and shit. You know,
more on the rap
Yeah,
side.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No, and that group that stayed together.
Did Wu-Tang
Nah, they
break
broke
up?
up and shit. That's
Yeah,
what even
yeah, they
supposedly
broke-
he even stole all their verses and made his own
Yeah.
single album and shit, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
they did,
he
they
didn't steal
did.
the verses if he paid it for them. So technically, he didn't steal shit, right? If you get
Pay
paid
them
for a
niggas.
verse, I'm gonna use whatever I want. I paid you for that, right? So I'm gonna use it however I see fit,
Right.
right? So there ain't nothing wrong with that.
If you
And
paid
if
me
he
for
made
it,
an ultimate Wu-Tang album that was gonna sell for $100K or whatever, then that's what he created and shit. You know, off your $500 verse and his 500. I mean, I'm just saying numbers, but you
if
know,
we
that was
already
the case.
agree, if we already agreed to that, then I have nothing to say because
Yeah.
I agreed to them
That's what I
terms,
seen
you feel
based on
me?
the movie, the documentary.
The
and shit,
TV
you know?
show.
Nah, the documentary and
Watch
shit.
the TV show. It's
I
fire.
did see it on Hulu. That shit's fire.
That shit fire.
How it starts, huh? He
How-
did start it
you
in a
feel
way,
me?
right? You know?
That shit fire. How
Yeah.
they was showing how the producer, how he
Mhm.
come up with certain shit in their head, how they see shit differently. Like, all right,
Yeah, yeah.
pause this. Let me take this part out.
Mhm.
Add this in there. You feel me? That shit hard,
Yeah.
bro.
I thought
You
it was
feel me?
always dope how they mix like the samurai ninja shit into the
Mhm.
music and stuff, right? Like that was like their thing and shit, right?
If you think about it, you feel me? Since Kung Fu always been in the black. Kung Fu always been inside black. If you look in Egypt and certain depictions on the wall,
Mhm.
them niggas is doing backflips and shit. You feel me? That's martial arts right there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Don't ask me. Ask Michael J. White. He'll tell you. You feel me? So martial arts been around. Even the first martial artist, and I think either was that Japan or was black that came to the temple.
Yeah,
There was dark skinned people. You
Oh,
feel
really?
me?
Yeah?
Yeah. You feel
Oh,
me?
yeah,
Even the last ruler of Hawaii was a darker skinned lady. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Well, they
Before-
say everybody, the world spread from like either Iraq, right, or Africa and shit too, right? Like they're like different places in the world, like where everybody came from and shit, and then everybody just moved to the European side, and they adjusted their skin color, adjusted based on the elements of where they were living.
based on
and
the
shit.
elements of time,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
or adapted
Yeah.
with the weather.
Like
you know
people
what I'm saying?
that live in Africa, obviously the pigment has to be darker because of the sun and shit, right? Australia and things like that. That's why Australia has like the highest cancer rates and shit for skin. You know,
Mhm.
because all the white folks there are not made for their pigmentation and shit. You know,
And
that's
why,
crazy, right?
That's why
You
they
know?
need.
But
that,
that was a prison state. You know, so they used to send their prisoners off to Australia, and then the prisoners it built the country off of that. Like not just the prisoners, but the people that were maintaining it and all that. But that's where they would basically send all prisoners like from like certain areas to Australia, and then it became basically its own country and shit. You know.
See, that's that bullshit right there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I like a lot of history, bro. I like knowing a lot of little like I know like what is that shit called? I know a little bit about everything, but not a lot about one thing and shit, bro.
Right.
You know,
A jack of
yeah.
all trades.
Yeah, yeah. So I kind of like to like, oh,
I'm the
that's
same way.
interesting and shit, man. You know,
Somebody just told me like, yo, you know a lot of things. You feel
Mhm.
me? I'm like, I know what I know, and I know what I don't.
yeah, yeah, for real, huh?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. And so getting back to your music, man, so you're recording at your homie's pad and shit, right?
Right.
Which is very common right now, especially nowadays,
Right?
right?
Because
The-
they got the technology that
Yeah, yeah.
advanced way more. And
Yeah, the mics and,
but this
and
is back in like 2014, 15,
Yeah, yeah,
16,
yeah.
17.
Yeah, that's still basically the future and shit, right? I mean, you had SoundCloud available to you, right?
Yeah.
Were you uploading music to SoundCloud too, or
Not at that moment.
what were you doing
Probably-
basically?
Probably like a few years into rapping, I started uploading music to SoundCloud. Like
Okay.
a couple of tracks and shit. But
What were you doing in the beginning then, and shit, like before?
no, he wouldn't let me.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like he like no homo. I ain't saying I'm not my own man. I can't
No,
decide.
yeah. But basically, he was helping you out,
Like
bringing
you
out
feel
the
me?
music.
He nigga gonna let you know if it's good enough to put out or if it's not, bro. You not finna make me look stupid. You wanted me to help you, I'm gonna help you. So let me help you.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
All right. He wanted it to be right, like before you did anything and shit too, right?
which is cool.
Yeah. That
which
is dope
cool.
and shit. Mentoring
You
is
feel
dope,
me?
you know?
'Cause
Yeah.
people need that, and some people find it as a person trying to take over and shit. Nah, it's tough love. You feel me?
Yeah. And then,
You gonna hear it later on down the line. I'm gonna tell you now. If you get bigger in this shit, you feel me? You gonna hear it from other niggas. So now you gonna be immune to this shit when another person tell you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's not you ain't gonna
Yeah.
feel butt hurt.
And then you're gonna feel good about what you're delivering out too, right? You
Yeah.
know? Yeah,
You
definitely.
feel a lot better about it coming out clear, and you feel me? You know you worked on this shit. You feel me? And not only that, I like to see because you can work on something and not get no reaction from it, or you could barely think of some shit, and that's the shit that go viral. You feel me?
Yeah, it's funny because I was just talking to somebody the other day, and he was like, sometimes I'd be like, "This is the one, man. This is the song right here and shit,"
Right?
and it gets
don't-
no streams and shit, you know.
And then you put out a bullshit, not a
Yeah.
bullshit song, but you put out
like
just
something
a
quick and
a
shit.
cooler, and that's
Yeah.
the shit that get plays.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
You gotta
know?
have fun with this shit, man.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
gotta have
and
fun. You
shit.
gotta enjoy yourself.
And it's like a numbers game in a way too, right? Like you just gotta continue with consistency, putting music out, right? That you like, that people fuck with and shit.
Consistency
Man, you know?
is the play. You feel me? However, you also got to be aware of what you need to work on. If you ain't seeing certain results, you got to be aware of. All right, I got to change this up.
Yeah.
I got to probably deliver this a certain way. You feel me? Let me retweak this, redo this. You feel me? People be thinking they just Lil Wayne. They could just let me just and I'm gonna get hella plays off that. Nah, nigga, it don't work that way, bro.
Yeah, and that's a good topic right now too. Like, what do you think is like? What's the most challenging thing about making music and shit to you?
Being original, because a lot of people is getting plays for being copycats, and I come from an era where I grew up off of listening to Cassidy. I grew up off of, you feel me, DMX and shit. You feel me, Drag Off. You know what I'm saying? Like certain like that copycat shit wasn't what that was a foul play. You know what I mean? You couldn't do that, bro. You feel me? Like nowadays it's acceptable. You could come up and sound like somebody, right? And nobody won't say a word about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I know you heard a couple years when the Migos first came out, how many niggas are sounding like the Migos.
Yeah.
And then when
right now it's like Shoreline Mafia.
Then when the
shit,
Baby
right,
first came out, how many niggas are sounding like the Baby?
Yeah.
You feel me? Who else was? How many niggas tried to sound like NBA? Tried, not successfully.
I haven't heard of NBA and shit yet.
NBA YoungBoy?
Yeah.
You haven't heard of
I
him?
live under a rock sometimes and shit. Cecil know and shit, huh?
You haven't heard of him?
Sometimes he tells me something and he like, damn,
that's the best nigga in the rap game, right now. You feel me?
Yeah?
Shout out NBA. You feel me?
Oh, yeah,
I ain't dick riding either, cuz. You feel me? I'm just,
That's
you
right.
feel me? I fuck with you though.
Yeah.
But
And
if you
then-
see this, that's like LP.
So being original and shit, right? Because you're just trying to like be original to your own sound and shit, or like
being original, because you see a lot of copycats winning. So it's kind of hard not to.
I see what you mean.
Follow
Like, let
the
me
trend,
dabble in this.
follow
and
the
shit.
trend, because this is what's hot right now. The thing about the trend always change.
It does,
You never
yeah.
know when you change up your shit. That could have been your trend at that moment, but you didn't change it to try to match these niggas shit. You feel me?
That's true too and shit.
Like,
you know?
have your own wave. You feel me? If you ain't Aquaman, be Poseidon. You feel me?
yeah.
Create your own wave. That's it.
Yeah. No, that's well said too, man, for sure. And how do you like? Because I mean, every artist too. I'm thinking of how to word this and shit, but basically every artist experiments too, right? Like like DMX had that rough stuff, right? But he made like Slippin', Falling, right, which was dope too and shit, right?
Dope as fuck. Dope as shit.
And that was different from what he was actually pushing, like the Rough Riders that made him big. Remember that, right? With the motorcycle music video, that shit was hard as fuck too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember that shit.
Yeah. But artists, right? I mean, who does it though, right? I mean, I think Rough Riders,
Rest in peace, DMX.
motorcycle club started popping up across the states and shit because of that shit,
Yep. He made it cool for people to put BMXs in their videos.
Yeah.
He was on that trend years before Meek Mills and all them niggas.
Yeah.
riding bikes in the videos and shit.
Yeah.
He was doing that
Yeah,
shit.
the motorcycles and
Yep.
shit, all that shit, man. You know. But you know, like, and I guess a lot of artists do experimental shit. Do you try different styles and shit, or do you like try and focus just on what you think you sound
Um,
good in?
I don't mind experiment with different sounds just because you never know who you might come across that want you to feature with them. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? Like, not saying it's gonna happen. If Fallout Boy hit me up, say, "Hey, I need you feel me? You think you could? I could reach into my rock and roll style rap. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? 'Cause if there's R&B, nigga, Sammy or some shit, Trey song, who knows? You feel me?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, like I need you
So
to
you want
hop
to
on
be
this. You feel me?
diversified and shit, like a
Diverse,
portfolio and shit.
diverse. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
You know, Batman don't know just one martial arts. How many he know?
Mm-hmm.
He know all of them. Daredevil just don't know one martial arts. He know multiple.
Yeah,
You feel
yeah.
me? Same thing with the music. You feel me? You just can't know one form of the music. You got to know multiple styles within it. You feel me?
No, yeah, definitely. Uh, yeah, yeah, and be able to play with it and shit, man. You know, I think that's what's
Play
fun with
around,
it and
have
shit,
fun
right?
and
You
shit.
know.
Cause I done wrote
Yeah.
R&B songs. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I got some. I done wrote from. Oh yeah. Shout out my nigga Sauce. My nigga V Long. You feel me?
Yeah, they make the beats and shit like that, or what?
Oh yeah, and my nigga Scarface. You feel me? My nigga Scar right there.
All right.
You
They
feel me?
produce for you, or they like what do they do and shit?
Um,
Or they're music artists as well.
they music artists as well. And me and my boy actually finna drop a tape. My nigga V Long, you feel me? It's called TNT. It's coming soon. It's more of on the R&B side. It's not my typical flavor of music. You feel me? But
Mhm.
I could still dabber in that. You feel me?
Oh, all
And
right.
do good at it because I grew up off it. I
Yeah,
grew up
yeah,
off
yeah.
listening to that
Yeah,
shit,
yeah, and like
getting
Key
my,
Sweat and all
getting
them
my
fools
ass
and
whooped to that shit. You feel me? So it's
Yeah,
easy
yeah.
for me to reach. And not only that, I went to house party grinding the fuck out of bitches.
Yeah, yeah,
You feel
yeah.
me? So like, nigga,
Yeah.
I'm on my pretty Ricky shit. You feel me?
Yeah, I remember the house party era too, man. You
Nigga,
know.
you feel me?
Yeah,
Put the
yeah.
bitch on the wall. You feel me?
That's trippy. I remember school dances were like crazy as well too, man.
Oh
You
man.
know, like my son had a school dance the other day, and I asked him, "Hey, they still be playing like the Tootsie Roll and shit, or like the, you know, like them crazy songs and shit, you know?" And he's like, "Nah, they don't play that." Yeah, and I mean, and I told my son like, "Oh, they used to play all these songs and shit." He was like, "Damn, that's like considered like fucking like." He didn't say gangster, but he was like, "That's considered like adult shit." You get me? And I
Mhm.
was just like, "Oh shit, that's what they were playing in my junior high at the dance and
Right?
shit," you know?
Right?
I was like, no wonder a lot of these females were ending up pregnant at early ages and shit, man. You know,
Hey
they had her
man.
mentality all fucking screwed up, man.
Hey
You know?
man, they had us grown up fast. If kids watching this, stay a kid. Play
Yeah,
that
for
PlayStation
sure.
5. Go to school. You feel
Yeah, you
me?
shouldn't be listening to the Tootsie Roll and
You know what I'm
you
saying?
know.
At least listen to it by yourself. You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah.
saying?
And and what is it that you like about making music, bro? You know, you got challenges obviously with anything you do in life, but there's also stuff that you enjoy and shit, right? You know?
What I enjoy is the part of creating nothing and making something, and then seeing people enjoy that something that came from nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like anything in this room, you feel me? This microphone, these chairs, these pictures on the wall, you feel me? These lights that came from somebody' idea.
Yeah, yeah.
And they put it out, you feel me? And they put out a patent and they actually made it happen. You feel
Mhm.
me? And now it's tangible. You
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
me?
yeah.
And now it's no longer an idea. Now us as the consumers, we enjoying something that came out of somebody's head, no homo.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
feel
yeah.
me?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I look at it. Like people can enjoy what I made that came out of my head. You feel me? And they don't know how I came up with this. They don't know if it took me a whole month to write this, an
Yeah,
hour to
yeah.
write this, 20 minutes. You feel me? Shit, 2 months. You feel me? Or not at all. I probably freestyled this shit. They don't know that.
Yeah.
They just know they're enjoying it.
Yeah. Do you know how to freestyle? Are you good at it and shit?
I can freestyle. You feel me? I
Yeah?
started off freestyling. You feel? That's how I
Oh,
started off.
okay.
I
Yeah,
started
yeah.
off freestyle. You feel me?
In the
And,
county and shit.
trying to keep up with the Joneses. You feel me?
Yeah,
Doing
yeah,
my
yeah.
thing, and I became a lot more better at it writing. You feel me?
Right, okay.
I made that more. I used to be let me freestyle some shit because in order for me to be good, you have to troll me, like piss
Mhm.
me off, tell me I'm sorry or some
Oh,
shit.
okay.
That's
Like,
when I was
you
younger.
had to
Though.
get angry and shit,
Yeah,
basically, and
get a
shit?
little angry.
Yeah,
The first
yeah.
time I really got off, my nigga, you feel me? What's up, my boy Reek, my nigga, his cousin Wally was like, Leonard, you don't know how to rap, right? And the nigga put on the beat, and he said, nigga, you garbage, right? And said, all right. And I don't know what the fuck I said, but I said some shit. You feel me? And he was like, okay, all right. And he had nothing to say. You feel me? Like just off that moment, that's what I took. Just started taking this shit more serious because this nigga is hard to impress.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? This nigga don't let niggas have shit.
Damn.
You feel me? So for him to say that, okay, all right, you feel me? That means I did something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It went in just towards the right direction. You feel me? So
when you were first making your music too, were like the homies, your
Shout
homies
out
were
Waddy.
bumping them and shit. Like when you first started making your music, like did you put it like on a CD or tape, and then your homies were bumping it in the block at home and shit, like vibing to it, or
not at all. Actually, when I first started making music and shit, it was more on the. It was more on the. We making music at the crib. You feel me? We trying to find a way to get this shit out. You feel me? And we not finding our audience, our targeted audience yet. So we don't know who to target for the shit. You feel me? And I'm just happy about rapping. I don't know what I sound good on yet. You get what I'm saying? When me and my boys had that falling out and I stepped out, that made me, you feel me?
Yeah.
That made me go Super Saiyan for a second and turn up. You feel me? And
why did you have that falling out and shit?
You said why?
Yeah, like why? What happened and shit? Like, because these are people that you know for years, right? Like, not just somebody.
Yeah. The big homie started getting pussy,
Uh-huh.
like inside pussy. He had a bitch staying with him and shit. So when I come over, you feel me? He ain't trying to really mix our shit because you feel me.
Oh, okay.
The nigga
He busy doing other
The
shit.
nigga in there laying up with the bitch watching One Piece. You feel me?
Yeah.
One Piece is dope, by the way.
One Piece is the cartoon and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You feel me? He putting in that shit 1,000 episodes. So he putting his bitch on One Piece and shit. He in there watching. I'm dead ass serious. So I'm keep coming in the room like, hey, bro, come mix this part. He'll walk in. You feel me? And press the shit and walk out. You feel me? Knowing damn well I don't know what I'm doing. You feel me? Like, you know, and this kept happening one time to the point I said, cuz I'm finna go to the studio. Fuck all this bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's when I started paying my dough. And I said, if I'm gonna pay my dough, this shit gotta be perfect. And that's where that come in at. Like I go over shit 1,000 times before I feel me? So
you have your ear already too of what you expect and shit, you know?
You know what I'm saying? So
My bad, my short, everything be writing up because I move too much and shit, man.
hey
you know?
man, it's all
I'm like
right,
a little
man.
ass antsy kid and shit, you know? Except I'm
We all
41.
are.
Except I'm 41 years old and shit. Yeah.
Hey, God is good. I'm hoping to get there. I just made 32
Oh, you're young,
on the-
man.
on the
Definitely,
18th.
dude. You know?
on November 18th.
Oh, barely too and shit. 32?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's what's up, man. And what's your plan in life, dude? Where do you plan to be and shit?
Man,
Now that you're 32, do you think about being 50 or 60 and shit, or?
Man, I plan to make it to at least 105. You feel me?
105? Damn, you pushing.
You feel me?
Nah, I'm bullshit.
If that's
Not
what it
drinking
is.
soda though. I'm gonna tell you that. And
Hell
shit.
nah,
That's for
but
sure,
I'm
man,
gonna enjoy
you know?
this motherfucker.
Nah, I'm tripping. No, because
my main goal is to leave legacy behind.
That's
Because
fire.
my mom and my dad died this year, 5 months apart.
Oh man,
This
that's tough
year,
and shit. Yeah,
You feel me? So this year been kind of fucked up. You know what I mean?
And you still stay motivated to do music and shit like that?
I try, yeah. I think about it like, nigga, you already this close, so it's one of them things like, damn, like nigga, you closer to where you was. You feel me? So you will look stupid just to give up now.
Yeah, because your last album dropped like 3 months ago and stuff, right? On YouTube, I think. And shit?
Yeah, mixtape. You feel me? It's called Rocked Up. Featuring my boy OTB Momo. Featuring my cousin Levon. You feel me? Shout out Levon, Hot Boy Levon, and Cold Ass J, by the way. Yeah, them niggas was on a mixtape and shit.
Yeah. And then you got new stuff coming out and shit too.
Oh yeah, I'm coming out with a mixtape with the homie V Long. That's more on the R&B side, and I'm gonna do like another little probably 5-6 tracks for a little mixtape, and then give it a little break. You feel me? Let people vibe with that.
Yeah. Get some visuals going and shit. You know.
Right now, I got a song called "In the Pussy Part 2." It's be going crazy in the clubs, in the party. They playing that shit in Atlanta, Israel. You feel me? I never been in Atlanta or Israel. You
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
me?
yeah. That's fire.
And
Yeah.
and just for our music to be able to reach out there,
Yeah.
you know what I
Yeah, that's
mean?
inspiring for sure, man. You
That for
know,
sure.
even
You got a fine ass white bitch from Israel with blue eyes. That's your shit. Oh, not speaking English at all.
yeah,
Saying, oh, we like your music. You feel me? I'm like, oh, that's a dope feeling.
yeah.
Like
You're gonna have to learn different languages so you can dub the songs and shit, man. You know,
put out in a different way. You
yeah,
feel
yeah,
me?
definitely. No, I think it's dope too. Especially, I mean, look, when you first start doing music, it's your friends and family, right? That's how it starts off, right? They're bumping it, and then from there,
Not for me.
uh-huh,
It's the opposite for me.
uh-huh,
Because friends and family, they think they see you all the time, so they nonchalant you. You feel me?
mhm,
And like strangers gonna be quicker to show support than your own friends and family in some cases. You feel me? So when they see other people in the city start bumping your shit, and they find out, oh, that's my people's. Oh, that's what you call. You feel me? It be like that sometimes. You
yeah,
feel
yeah,
me? Like some people don't show support until you already have the support and you don't need it. Now all of a
yeah.
sudden you want to post my shit when you see me standing next to, I don't know, example, Big Sad or you feel me, or the Baby Stone Gorillas or some shit. You feel me? Like when I'm in it, now all of a sudden you want to repost my
Oh,
shit.
okay, yeah,
You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
Like nigga, you know
Now,
what I'm
now,
saying?
now you popping and shit, kind of, you know. So they like, you know,
nigga, now like you
yeah,
feel me? It didn't be like that. Cold
yeah,
hearted, but it is what it is. Sub
yeah.
Zero. You feel me?
Yeah, and it's a trick because you would think it's first your family, your friends, your blog, your city, and then your state, and then so on, right? It goes on to like wherever you get features from and shit, you know.
Yeah.
But it, no,
Even Joey Badass, he had to leave New York in order for New York to start showing support. You feel me? Other people from other regions started like Joey Badass, hard as fuck. And then people
start fucking with
started
them.
fucking with him. You know, sometimes you take that. I'm not too sure if that's the whole case, but I think that's what happened. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah. Nah, and then you get a lot of love right now, like hip hop, like in Japan, man. You know, like in streets over there, and shit, people are rocking to the music and shit. They got people that are traveling out overseas to do these type of shows and shit, man. You know,
You'd be
yeah,
surprised.
yeah, which is pretty dope, right? You know, it just shows how hip hop was just like in the communities here, right? And like and not all the communities, like the underprivileged communities and shit, right?
Right?
And now it's like worldwide, right? Now you go to a football game, baseball game, and they're playing rap and hip hop, you know, like
It's the good, but I'm gonna tell you where the negative in that is at.
yeah,
You
yeah,
feel me? Hip hop became a lot more commercialized. When it became commercialized, that means people started hiding the truth in hip hop. You put out a song that's too conscious, they won't play it. You put out a song talking about God or Jesus too much, they won't play it. You feel me? But you get this fine bitch who know how to rap and spit, right? They won't play her, but let this bitch put out her titties and shake her ass real quick, and you know what I'm saying? Oh, she getting all the views and plays.
yeah.
My pussy, my pussy, my pussy.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
never thought about
And
it
I
like
ain't
that,
knocking
like
it.
the
I'm not
conscious-
knocking. I love you
like
bitches.
the
But you feel me? I'm
the
saying
conscious
like,
rap and shit, you know?
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But it's also a stage for that. There's you feel me? Different forms of hip hop, like I said.
yeah,
You know, I wouldn't compare. I wouldn't compare no blue. I wouldn't compare uh, YG to Kendrick.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, as he's more on the party, so turn up party.
Yeah.
Kendrick's more on the conscious side.
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't, but when
And-
they giving out these awards, they compare these niggas like they do the same. Like, nigga, how you gonna compare a football player to a basketball player? It's both a sport, but there's different sports.
Yeah, yeah,
You feel
yeah.
me? Like, I don't know. I feel that's what they need to do. So this shit became a lot more commercialized. That
Yeah.
means a lot more white people got involved in executive. They made it more of a business instead of making it more about the actual talent behind this shit. You
Yeah.
feel me? That's why you see a lot of. That's why you see a lot of streamers and a lot of niggas popping, you feel me? And they ain't got no lick of musical shit in their body. You feel me? They would probably get a nigga like me to write some shit, give it to them. They put their
Yeah.
face out there, make it seem like they came up with this shit.
Yeah, and that shit goes on a lot too, right? Like people write lyrics for other people. and
Yeah, it
shit,
do.
right?
It's
Yeah.
ghostwriting. You
Yeah.
feel me? There's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with it. You feel
Yeah.
me? If that's what you want to, there's nothing wrong. I do it too. Dead
Yeah.
homies. What? That's a bag.
Yeah.
But
I was gonna try and rap, and then I didn't have no tempo or no melody and shit, dude. So I went to AI and I had AI write me 16 bars, and that shit was killer ass shit, man. You know, I just didn't have the guts
got
to rap it because it wasn't me and shit. You know,
they got AI writing
know?
shit down. You
Yeah,
feel
you
me?
could tell AI right now, give it 3 topics and be like, write me 16 bars in less than 1 minute, or have them like in 10 seconds. Boom. like that, and then it'll tell you want me to break it down, want me to change this, want me to do that, want me to compare it to somebody, and then you tell it what you want, and then boom, less than 10 seconds and shit
You
laid out,
see?
And now it's like put your own little words in here and there, and then boom, you got yourself a free 16 bars and shit, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
wouldn't doubt there's a lot of people using AI now, especially how much information has been collecting. Now it's like, what's the top song played, right? And AI knows what it is. So now it's like, make me a version of this song for myself to this beat.
I
And
remember
boom,
Jake did the AI voice when he had Tupac and Snoop Dogg when he did that, when them niggas was going back and
Yeah,
forth.
yeah.
You feel me? Nigga, yeah, you still lost, bro. But yeah, you feel me?
Who Drake is that
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit?
yeah, you lost, bro.
Yeah,
Don't get it
yeah.
wrong. I vibe with you, my guy.
Well,
But you lost, bro.
they
You
still
lost.
play that A minor thing and
Cut
shit,
lost.
dude, you know?
You feel me?
Yeah,
I'll be
Kendrick
honest.
Lamar, yeah. Well, yeah, he stopped doing the song after that and shit, you know?
I mean, shit, you know. He
You know what?
He told him to leave him alone. Nigga that nigga from Compton.
Nah, that's a
I mean,
trip.
you
And
know
I
what
saw
mean?
Kendrick
And I
Lamar.
ain't saying it like Compton is just better than Canada and all that shit. I ain't saying that. Canada got gangsters too. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah, every city, every
I
state,
pop your
man.
Nugan, yeah. I don't know how them niggas talk. You feel me? But them niggas would.
What a boot and shit. Yeah,
They'll get on your ass though.
Yeah, yeah.
you
We
feel
got
me?
actually somebody from Canada that be watching. Shout out to Lisa if she's on here. I don't see her on the chat, you know.
Lisa,
But she's
it's
from
your
Canada
birthday.
too. And
Happy
she-
birthday, Lisa.
she had a hard life too. She shares her comments and shit, you know. So they got the struggle out there too, man. You know.
Hey, shit is real
You know,
everywhere.
and what is that? Pressure creates diamonds and shit, right? You know,
That is true.
definitely, man. You know, so yeah, getting back to your music and all that shit, man. Like, what's next for you right now, man? Like, so, I mean, your parents passed away this year,
Mm-hmm.
right? You got some music that got put out and shit, and like, what's next?
What's next? I'm finna put out this mixtape with the homie V Long,
Yeah, yeah. What's that one called and shit?
TNT.
Yeah,
It's more on the
R&B
the
side. you said
R&B
and shit?
side.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's gonna be a good one. That's gonna
Mhm.
be a good one. I think y'all gonna really enjoy that. You feel me?
Mhm.
Because niggas been going back and forth. Two minds is always better than one.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
definitely.
So
And it gets competitive too, right? Like kind of like you
oh
hear
yeah,
a
friendly
verse,
competition.
and you're like, you know what? Let me redo my
you
shit
know,
right
you
quick
know,
and
you,
shit,
you know,
man. You know.
Ryu only good because he had Ken. You feel me?
You know what? I had a dream the other day. I was fighting Ryu and shit, man. He was a cartoon figure too and shit.
Hey, you feel
And
me?
I woke up because I elbowed my wife on the top of the head and shit. But in my dream, I was elbowing Ryu and shit, and and that fool exploded and shit. And I woke up and I was like, it's gonna be a dope ass day today, man. I just beat the shit out of Ryu and shit, you know.
Hey,
But that's a trip, you know.
I used to wake up out my sleep
Oh.
ready to
Ready to
squabble and
swing and
shit. You
shit.
feel me? Like I don't know. I did that a few times. You feel me?
yeah.
Like
I just,
I think it's because from when I was in jail, not saying nothing happened. I was
Uh-huh.
just so on alert. You feel me? When you hear that when you hear that shit sliding, hear
Yeah.
niggas walking in, you popping up. You
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
me?
yeah.
Like you gonna lay back down, but you gonna see who the fuck coming
like
in
who's
there.
coming in and shit,
Like
you know.
the fuck? I ain't saying I'm about to check this nigga
Yeah.
anything like that, but nigga,
How long were you in jail for and shit, man?
shit, 3-4 months.
Oh, really? Yeah.
You feel me? They tried to give me 5 years.
Oh, you were fighting your case and shit, yeah.
yeah. I was guilty.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
allegedly, right? 'Cause-
Allegedly.
Or you took a plea and shit.
I
or-
took
so you were semi guilty then, if you took a plea. And
you
shit.
feel me?
Yeah.
Nigga told me 2 years probation. You feel me?
Mhm.
We go to court, and they find that any evidence, which they might find,
Yeah, yeah.
you're gonna get this full 5 years. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So I took the 2 years probation. I went and got a job. Said, hey, cuz you niggas got anything going on? Don't let me know anything. You niggas trying to sell burners and shit. Don't text me.
Yeah, yeah,
Don't let me
Don't
know
fuck
you
this
got
up
this
and
for
shit.
sale. Don't DM me none of that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Because these niggas got permission to check my shit at any given time,
Yeah.
any given moment, any peace officer, no matter who it is.
Yeah,
you feel
yeah.
me? And
Yeah,
you got
once
some
you're on
assholes
once
out
you're
here.
on parole or probation, it's like you lose all your rights and shit, man.
Man, all I
basically,
did
and
was
shit.
go to work and go home. Go to work and go home. Go
Mm.
to work and go home.
for
You
2
feel
years
me?
and shit.
Basically, I might pop out every. You feel me?
Were you getting like drug tested and all that?
Nah,
shit?
not at
No?
all.
No?
But the thing about it, I don't like. I had a chance to open up for. I think it was Sauce Walker, and at a show out of state. You feel me? They told me I couldn't leave. They told me I couldn't leave. That
Oh,
I
that
couldn't. I
sucks
couldn't
and
leave the
shit.
district for the full 2 years. You
Yeah,
feel me? I
yeah,
can't even leave the district. You feel me?
yeah.
And I'm like,
Lost
damn.
opportunity and shit. Huh?
You know, there'll be others.
Yeah.
You feel me? But
And shout out to SI West Sider and East Side Demon, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. You know? Yeah, yeah. My bad. I keep the chat right here and shit, man. You know?
niggas. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely. Like, have you been on stage already too? Like performed and everything and shit?
Yeah,
or-
I didn't did a show with Stephen G, True Car.
Mhm. How's that for you? Like hopping on
Suspect.
stage in front of people and shit.
It's a good feeling when you see the people.
Do you get like nervous
turning
and
up
shit
with
or
you.
anything?
No, not really.
No.
When you know when you could trust your abilities, you know what I mean? That nervous shit don't go out of the way. Now there's been times you don't think some people ain't gonna vibe with you like that, but you probably see 3 or 4 people nodding their head because they want to look cool. Some people wait, they'll enjoy your shit, but they will wait till they see other people vibing to it, then they'll start vibing.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
you
yeah.
got people that follows.
Yeah,
They'll
yeah.
like your shit and not act like they like your shit just because they know this person
Yeah,
ain't
yeah.
like it. But they see this person dancing, they gonna dance too.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
is
yeah.
weird though. If you
Mhm.
like it, bro. It's all right.
Yeah,
You feel
yeah,
me?
yeah.
But usually anytime I hit the stage or anytime I done perform at parties, clubs, venues, after hours, you feel me? Strip clubs, turn up the bitches.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I done did my thizzle. You
Oh, that's
feel
what's
me?
up, man. Definitely. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
definitely did.
I always get nervous. I don't perform, but like I host some music shows, like 2 so far, and I be nervous in front of everybody and shit, bro. I'll hop on and I'm
Don't
trying
get
to
it wrong.
like, you know,
It comes
Yeah,
at
yeah.
first. but-
Especially when I see everybody looking at me, and then in my head I start thinking, why are they looking at me and shit, you know? And then it's like, oh, I'm the dude with the mic on stage and shit, you know? Which is stupid, right? But that's how my mind works and shit, you know?
Yeah.
And then I gotta shake it off. I just gotta be like, what the fuck, get to it, man, you know? And
Right.
that's how I encourage myself. Like, what the fuck, just get to it, man, you know? And people are gonna like it, some gonna hate it, and some ain't gonna give a fuck, right? And you just gotta live with that and shit, man, you know?
Some people gonna love it, hate it. You know what I'm saying? As long as you not changing your way just to fit somebody else's comfort.
There you go, yeah.
You know what I
And that's
mean?
why sometimes I draw polls, like on Instagram. You know how you can draw polls, like
Yeah.
to vote. My main ones are, this shit's fucking dope, this shit's fucking whack, and I don't give a fuck. You'll be surprised how many people take the time to click on I don't give a fuck and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Which is dope. At least you watching
took-
the content. I mean, you
It
voting
took,
and
it
shit.
took you five. You
know?
took 5 seconds out your day to do that. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm good enough to make you do something out of your day.
Yeah,
you know
for
what I'm
sure,
saying?
man. You know,
Whether it's
and
good,
you know,
bad, or-
if you're clicking that button, you do give a fuck. That's why you're clicking the button and shit. It's a
I
trick.
affected you
It's
in
a trick
some-
and shit. You know,
I affect you in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, yeah, definitely,
me?
man. You know, so we talked about a few things already and shit, man. Like, what keeps inspiring you to do music, man? Like, why didn't you quit back in 2014 or 2020 and shit? You know, like, why you still doing music today?
Because I'm nice at it.
All right, you
Not too-
believe in yourself and shit.
Not too many people is actually nice at rap. You
Mhm.
feel me? Some people only good because they already have the system behind them. They
Mhm.
have that
The
machine
people
behind
and
them
shit. Yeah, yeah.
and shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
And like the media will put something in your face so much until you start liking it, and you
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? Like I know I'm naturally good because I have no machine behind me. I have no help, none of that. And you feel me? Like right now, I'm sitting here talking to you. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
Not
yeah.
like that. And I didn't open up for Stephen G before. Almighty Suspect, True Car, Compton ass TG,
Compton AV and shit.
Compton AV, and
Damn,
Compton
that's
ass
what dope
TG.
and shit.
Shout out my nigga Travis Ford. You feel me?
I hope to do my money.
He made it
dance one
happen.
day and
You feel me?
shit,
My
you
nigga
know?
Travis. You feel me?
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't open up for all. And when I did my shit, you feel me? It's not like I never got like outshined. I ain't taking shots at none of them niggas or nothing like that. But I'm saying the same hoes that was dancing for them was dancing to my shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That should say something.
Yeah, that's for sure, man.
You
Yeah,
feel me?
and
Like-
it's dope sometimes where you could open up and rock the stage too, right? Where you leave and people are like, "Who the fuck is that?" And
No,
shit,
who is
right?
that
You
guy?
know?
You feel me?
Yeah.
Or let me like when motherfucker asked to take a picture, And I'm thinking she wanted me to take the picture of her, and she was
Yeah,
next to the nigga Steven. And she's
yeah.
like, "Oh no, you use this performance, you get in the picture too." You
Oh,
feel me?
that's
I'm like,
dope and
"Oh,
shit. Yeah, yeah.
like you want me in the picture? Oh, okay. That's what's up."
That is fire.
At that moment, I felt special. No homo.
Yeah.
you
Do
feel me?
do
I'm
you
like,
feel
oh,
do you
well, it's
feel
not
like
homo because it's a girl,
yeah, yeah. But I know what you mean, is it, you know?
because it's a nigga. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah. Do you feel that like man, I lost my train of thought right there because I was thinking of a dirty ass joke and shit, you know? But like, do you feel that like do you go ready for shows like you know, so this is one thing I've noticed, man, you know, and again, I always think about it from a business perspective because that's what I've
Mhm.
done for my last 20 some years, business and marketing, right? You know?
Right.
And I never pull up nowhere without flyers, right? Like I got these little cards with stickers and barcodes on them for all my social medias and shit, you know? I know a lot of artists that have these big opportunities, right? That go and open up for all these big artists and shit, man, you know? Not take one flyer with them and shit, you know? Like, do you feel that you go prepared or are you just going for the moment to rock the stage? Or are you going to go and build the brand and shit like that?
My main goal.
And I didn't mean to put you on the
No,
spot.
no,
I'm
no,
just
no,
kind
no.
of asking
No,
generally, man, you
definitely.
know?
I'm glad
Yeah,
you
yeah.
asked that.
Yeah.
My main goal, even if I'm not the one to win in my crew, I want somebody from my crew, rather it's somebody younger,
Mm-hmm.
like one of my younger cousins and shit. They able to be the one who bubble in this shit.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did my job. I passed on the knowledge that I know, and I got them to the next stage. You feel
Mhm.
me? They seen the hustle. They seen the consistency. You feel me? They see days niggas did not want to post it, niggas still post it, and they seen the shit pay off.
Yeah, yeah,
You
definitely.
feel me? So that would be my ultimate goal is to get the next person on, whether it's me or not me. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
I'm not
definitely.
a hater. It's not a hater. It's not a hater.
Not a hater
bump
bone in you
in
and
my
shit?
body.
Yeah, yeah.
But there's niggas that be hating on me. You know who you are, cuz.
Yeah,
You know you
yeah.
hate the P.
You
Dead
know,
homies. You know you niggas be hating.
now you know they got
You niggas know you know who you are. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna, you know who you are,
You know,
bro.
you know, it's a trip. Sometimes it's your own people that hate on you, dude.
Man, bro,
You
you feel
know?
me? I'm talking about
Yeah.
I didn't been at functions and shit, rock parties and shit.
Uh-huh.
Niggas, other niggas that's rapping and shit, hating on me because I'm actually rocking shit. You
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
me?
yeah.
Like on my
He's
mama.
like, you know who's not gonna get invited to the next show
Not
and shit. You know?
like
This was
shit.
outshining and shit, you know?
That's what I'm
Yeah,
purposely.
yeah.
The
You
thing
know?
about look, I wasn't even supposed to rap. I swear
Yeah.
to God, I was at this function, right? And the DJ just played my shit.
Mm-hmm.
The nigga just hand me the mic, like here, you feel me? So I started turning up the party. Motherfuckers in there. Yeah, I can show you right now.
Yeah, I
feel
got
me?
receipts and shit, you know?
You feel me? I got my phone on me. Yeah, right here. You feel
What
me?
up, Jerry's kids, man? Appreciate you tapping in, bro. You know, yeah, everybody hit that like. And if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe, man.
Hold up.
I hope
I wish we could big screen this shit. You feel me?
yeah, we used to be able to connect it together and shit, but not recently. Hope everybody's ready for the Thanksgiving, man, coming
That shit finna
soon
be
and shit.
fire.
Yeah, yeah. What do you mostly eat for Thanksgiving? Like, are you like you cook a big meal and shit?
Right here, this me rocking the party. Nigga just hand me the mic, turning up the whole function. Feel me? See it, believe
Mhm.
it. The hoes dancing and all that.
Yeah, yeah. That shit look pumped up, dude. You know? Hell
Hoes in
yeah.
there, turn it up. I wasn't supposed to rap, my nigga. They hand me the mic. You hear me?
Mhm.
Got hoes shaking ass and all that, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
My bad. Hold up. Ooh. I got hoes shaking ass and all that. As you just seen, I ain't
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
making it up. A nigga
Yeah.
gonna tell me, oh, who told you could rap, right? Hood said it in a laughing hater way, right?
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
the
yeah.
DJ was like, nigga, I gave him the mic, nigga. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
You just you know what I'm saying? So just off that, I'm like, all right, I know how niggas really feel. Bet.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
and that motivates me to keep going. Like
Yeah,
I got niggas copying my moves, try
Yeah.
to keep me from turning up the shit, and you feel me, trying to keep me from niggas only want to be the only nigga popping.
Yeah, yeah.
Me, I share the love. You feel
Yeah.
me? You're like either you talented at this shit or you not.
Yeah. You know,
I give respect
yeah.
where it's due. If you nice at it, you nice.
You know what's a trip too, man? You know that back then when there was CDs and tapes,
Mm-hmm.
there was enough room for everybody still at that time, right? Where you could buy 100 CDs,
Right?
right? And 1,000 CDs, one person, right? If you had the money, so you can listen to 100 different artists. There's room for everybody. Now that music is basically free, man, there's more room for everybody. Like everybody can shine. Like you can have 1,000 artists you rock with and shit these days, right?
Right.
That are on your playlist. Like if you go to your playlist right now, you probably have damn near 15, 20 artists in there and shit, you know? That you rock with and shit. Some you are your favorite, some you just like one song, right? You know, so it's
True.
it's trippy that people still continue to kind of like gatekeep or stop somebody else.
Gatekeep. That's the
Right.
key word.
Yeah, yeah.
Gatekeep.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
gatekeepers, you feel me? Stop that shit. God don't like selfish people.
Mm-hmm.
You feel
No,
me?
but that's one thing that trips me out because it's like, dude, like ain't nobody like say if you have 200K subscribers, ain't nobody gonna take them subscribers from you. You already built that and shit, you know? There ain't nothing wrong with you like sharing something with this dude,
Right.
and he
Just shit
got
a
1,000
spotlight.
subscribers. I know you work hard and he got to work hard, but that's what like a fellow artist, right? Or something. Does that make sense? Kind of like
It makes
you,
perfect
you,
sense.
you get me? Like it's like, yeah, I fuck with him. He's dope, but damn, he ain't got a following and shit. So I'm not gonna be reposting his shit. You get me?
But
Like shit like that,
But,
right? Or you
but
get
at
me?
the same time, if this shit's nice, right?
Yeah.
And you know it's nice, but you see people haven't caught the rhythm yet, you could be the first one to catch the rhythm before everybody
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
You sharing the shit could make his shit go up.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause
But that's why some people don't do it for that reason.
That's what I'm
you
saying.
know? Yeah,
Somebody
yeah.
could be looking at your page,
Yeah.
right, who don't have access to his shit, right?
Yeah.
But they see his shit through your shit.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden they like, hey, I want to work with you.
Yeah.
All because you posted it. You
Yeah,
made that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
Little
made that
shit like that
connection
can
and
make
shit.
the biggest difference.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
niggas is haters.
Yeah.
Selfish.
And not everybody, but there is a lot of that shit going on for sure too, I think. And it's a trip because at the end of the day it don't hurt, like I said, it don't hurt anybody and shit. You get me? Like there's some artists that I follow that I don't fuck with their music. I follow them because I met them personally and it's like, oh, this is a cool dude, you know? But
Yes.
I don't like their music. It's just not for me and shit.
Right.
Not that they suck, it's just not what I like and shit, right?
Right.
But there's the times where I see a post and they're rocking like a beat, and I'd be like, "Oh, this shit's fire and shit,"
Right.
and I'll repost it. But I like all their posts just because I like them as a person and shit. That makes
Right.
sense.
Yeah.
And
You
shit,
you
know?
showing support still.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But some of the music out there just ain't for me too. Like, what do you think of that right now? Like, now there's so many artists out here. Like, I mean, damn near making music in a bedroom and shit, and just posting it on YouTube raw, not mixed and mastered, nothing, taking shortcuts. But there's also a lot of good artists and a lot of not so good artists. How do you feel about that? Like now everybody can kind of rap.
I feel it's a lot again.
You see how I set you up for that one?
yeah,
It was
no.
like I just told you we need to love each other and care. Now,
No,
how
no,
do you
no,
feel
no.
about these whack fools and shit?
Nah, hey, nah, my nigga.
Nah, I'm playing.
If these niggas is whack, they whack, bro.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
feel me?
for
Not
sure.
like that, bro.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Not like if you can't take criticism, you in the wrong game.
That's facts right
You
there,
feel
right?
me?
You know?
Everybody is entitled to their own opinion.
Yeah.
If that's their opinion, that's their
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah,
You feel me?
definitely.
Cause I'm gonna tell you, you suck if you suck, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm not finna. Nah, fuck all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, there's got to be a time
As a
where
student of hip hop, a
somebody
student of
tells
the
you,
game, I
yeah.
don't. I'm not. I just can't. I
Yeah.
can't cheat myself.
there's got to be a time where somebody will be like, "Yeah, don't release that one and shit." You know?
Yeah. I didn't have to go
You
back
know?
and be like, damn, I'm glad I didn't put that out.
Yeah, yeah,
That
right.
shit sound terrible.
Yeah. That's why it's
Fuck was
always
I
good.
trying to do?
It's always good to have your music and then be able to bump it in the car like a day later or two, or like for the week, right?
Right.
And really get the hearing of it and shit.
Really,
the bass,
really get
and, you know?
the feeling of it. Like, should I do this? All right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then how are you with like music, dude? Like, are you like real picky, like nitpicking on little things and shit, like redo verses and all that?
Oh yeah.
Or
Oh yeah. Like I
Mhm.
said, the homie installed that into me. I had to keep. I had to be. What's the word? Repetitive.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
feel me? Like, so now I do that with my cousins and shit. When like, nah, nigga, redo it. It's good, bro. Nope. Nope. Redo it. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like that's installed into me, and it's a blessing now. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
Because
definitely.
I want perfection. The best we could get this, possibly good. The best we could get this. If this
Yeah.
the best we get this, then for sure. You feel me?
Mhm.
But I would not accept if you know you could have did better, and I know you could have did better, and you still put that shit out. You know what I mean? Like you took the shortcut.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got lazy instead of just really putting it together and putting it out. You feel me?
Mhm.
You got lazy, my nigga.
I forgot where I heard this too, but there was some famous rapper. Oh, Big Pun. right? We mentioned Big Pun earlier, but I forgot where I saw his documentary. He was telling Fat Joe, I think this was Fat Joe telling the story where he would be like, Big Pun will come in and be like, give me 8 bars and shit, right? And then they would be trying to write their 8 bars or whatever, and then they'll repeat the second bar, and then like he'll be like say you say one line and then you just repeat it, right? Which is very common in music too, right? And then he would come out and then they'll give him, he'd be like, "Don't be lazy, man. Rewrite that last bar and shit," you know?
Yeah.
Like kind of like that, like motivating like that and shit, you know? And he would make people redo bars and all that shit, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. You feel me? You actually, and niggas is a little too friendly. Matter of fact, I heard Chris Brown made Busta Rhymes redo that when they got on that song. Look at me now. You feel me? Like Chris Brown
okay,
made
really?
Busta
Yeah.
Rhymes redo his shit.
Uh-huh.
I think Busta would tell you himself. You feel me? And he came with it. And
And it was dope.
Busta Rhymes a fucking legend.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
feel me? Been in
definitely.
the game. Ben made his bones way before Chris was even
Yeah,
thought of. You feel me?
yeah.
But he told him to redo it. You feel me? And he respected him and redid it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? He didn't get too big headed like, nigga, I'm Busta Rhymes. I ain't redoing it.
I
Like,
think
nigga,
that's always dope as an artist to be open for like criticism and improvement and shit.
yeah,
right?
you feel
know?
me? If you gonna tell me something that's gonna make this shit 1,000 times better, don't wait till I get to the house and be like, oh, you should have said this. Bitch, why you didn't tell me that while you was in there?
Yeah, different.
You know
For
what I mean?
real, huh? Like it's out there now and shit. And so like going into what you're gonna be doing in music and all that, man, like what's some of the things that you'll tell somebody else that's trying to like start in music and shit? Like they're just probably barely picking up a pen. They probably insecure about themselves right now. They probably got like I know people that make music and don't release shit or don't even play it for nobody and shit, you know?
And they probably dope as fuck,
It
too.
could be I never heard it and
You
shit,
feel
you know? Yeah. But they'll be like, I got something. I'm cooking something up, you know? And it's like, what would you say to people like that, man, you know? Because it does take a certain level of confidence to put something out for others to criticize, man.
Sometimes you gotta be confident to the point where you kind of insane.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be so confident that you're beyond cocky with it. Like, not saying that works for everybody,
Yeah.
but you got like, you feel me? If rap was if this was a power, I'd be a Green Lantern. I have the willpower to make this shit happen. You feel me? That's with anything I do in life. You feel me? Because I have absolutely nothing. Take nothing and make something out of it. You feel me? That's the hardest part to do. You feel me? And to come up with something that everybody's gonna enjoy. You feel me? And still do it in a way where you're not copying the next person. Make it seem like, you feel me? That's the hard part. But once you get over that lump, it becomes like second nature. You feel me? You got to keep at it. Nothing happens overnight. You don't just become good overnight.
Yeah.
You don't go in the gym and lift weights for one day. The
And
next
come out
day,
on swole and
next day
shit.
you just I'm there. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it takes a certain routine and development in order for you to get to that plateau. You feel me? So I would say keep going. I say, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna just become nice overnight. You gotta keep going. You feel me? You'll know when you nice. When you say it to yourself, you can't deny it, like, nigga, this shit nice.
Yeah,
You feel me? When it's undeniable, you'll know when it's time or not. You feel me?
Oh, that's
And
what's up.
once I knew, you feel me, nobody can tell me shit. You feel me? Like once I seen I was able to rock the whole party, rock the crowd, rock the strip clubs. I done been in all these settings. I done been in strip clubs. I done been open up for niggas. You feel me? I done been in parties and I rock all these different settings.
Yeah.
I'm able to do something.
Yeah. No,
Something for sure.
no, that's good
You feel me?
advice right there for sure. And where does the name Dead Stock LP come from and shit?
That came from the group called Dead Stock. You feel me? It was me, Low Star, Reap, No Signal, Bookworm. He wasn't really from Dead Stock, but we still fuck with him. My nigga Rickson. But I call him Brickson. Yeah, it was an abbreviation off of that. You
Oh,
feel me?
Dead Stock?
Because I've been going by LP
Mm-hmm.
forever now. You feel me? Like I say for over
And
20 years.
what does Dead Stock mean and shit to you guys?
Basically, it's a hard to find item. It's no longer for sale.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah,
no longer
yeah.
for sale. You can't just buy this item. You can't just purchase me. you're not gonna find a Deathstock LP.
So it's like a
When-
retail term and shit,
yeah,
basically.
you
and
feel
shit.
me?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you'll be able to get this version. You feel me?
Yeah.
And you won't get another one like it. You feel me? Because it's not. You can't find it nowhere.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
dead stock. It's not in stock.
Mhm.
You feel me? Everything else is in stock. You can re-get that. All these other rapper niggas, you could go to the next city, hear a nigga that sounds just like this nigga. You can't get that with Deathstock LP. You won't find another nigga. Oh, that's Deathstock LP. You feel me? Like,
Yeah,
and it's hard to be original amongst a bunch of copycats.
that is true,
You'll,
dude.
you'll
you
feel
know?
like you going against the current.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause you see what the wave is getting. You feel me? But I've been going against the world my whole life. Fuck it. You feel me? Like
You're used to that and shit.
I'm never a follower, bro. I can't. I hate followers. You feel me? Like
Mhm.
as a good leader, you gotta know when to follow, but don't just be a follower.
Yeah, yeah. Or
You
make,
know what I'm saying?
or build leaders too and shit. You know.
That's why I
right?
said
You know?
as a good leader, you
Yeah.
gotta learn when to follow. You
Yeah.
gotta learn when to listen to the
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
But you ain't gonna never be you never gonna be a leader just being a follower.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta learn how to follow in order to become a good leader. You
Yeah,
feel me? You
Definitely.
gotta know when to take
Yeah.
when to take charge, when to
Yeah.
listen.
And you
And that's the hardest part.
Do you consider yourself like a grinder, man? Like are you always trying to make something happen with your music and shit? Or is it like you take some time off or um how do you see yourself on that aspect?
I, as you said, I feel like I'm a grinder. You feel me? Because again, I'm going up. I feel like I'm going against whole people who got machines behind them. You feel me? Who got industries behind them and shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? They already got certain hookups with certain entities within certain streaming services and shit. So it's hard as fuck to go against a nigga who's tapped in with these niggas who's tapped in with all these different streaming services.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just me. You know what I'm saying? So that's the hardest part. And to still do a show with one of these niggas artists, right? And be able to still rock it, you
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
And people showing gratitude and love, that's the great feeling. Like, nigga, I ain't got no
Yeah.
machine, I ain't got no help. You feel me? It's just me. I'm out here by myself, just off the muscle, you feel me? And I'm rocking the same crowd that these niggas who signed is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You feel me? And
That's
they
true- that's
and they
true, too.
fucking with it too.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
they fucking with it too. So that's the like, you feel me? So like, all right.
I
It
see
just take the right person to see your shit.
Yeah.
That's it. You
I
feel
see
me?
your hat say stop capping, start trapping and shit.
Oh yeah, this you know, shout out to the homie. This one of the bros.
Let's go
Th-
with the wolf patch right there.
yeah, this is his clothing line. You feel me? Get you a hat. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Stop capping. Stop. What they say?
Stop capping, start trapping.
Yeah,
and
stop
shit.
capping. Stop trapping. You feel? I didn't know what my own
There be a
hat
lot of
said.
capping
I just
going
knew the
on.
shit was nice though.
There be a lot of capping going on and
You
shit,
feel
dude.
me?
You know?
You can't
That's the
do
truth.
that.
Yeah, yeah. You know, like sometimes when you're really motivated, you lose friends too, right? Because
Yeah.
you're always trying to like work and shit, man. You know, and
when you on your self development stage, some people like you to be. They like you to be where you are. They want you to do good, but just not better than them.
mm-hmm.
You feel me? The second you start doing a little better than them, sometimes they distance themselves. They say, "Hey, you changed." They say like, "Nah, I didn't change, my nigga. I just know my worth."
Mm-hmm.
You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
if it's not worth it, it's not worth it, bro. You feel me?
Mhm.
But if it is, it is.
Yeah, I feel that. No, definitely, man. But yeah, I mean, we're coming up on the hour and shit, man. So we about to do a mic drop, you know. But I appreciate you making time and coming for us and shit, man. You know, definitely taking time out of your day and all that, man. We wish you the best of luck in your music and everything
Man,
too.
appreciate you
know,
for having me.
definitely,
Shout out
you
to my
know.
big cousin Ciso, you feel me? What? You feel
Oh
me?
yeah,
You
yeah,
already know what it
definitely.
is,
Shout
my
out to
nigga.
King Cecil, man,
You feel
plugging us
me?
in and shit, man. You know.
Big TB, shout out my nigga. You feel me?
Yeah,
We
definitely.
gonna make this shit happen, bro. It's all good. You
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
me? God bless everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
And definitely, man, you know, we had to cancel our show in Oregon, man, but we'll be back, man. We're gonna be back right there in Portland. We already locking down the venue and shit. We're gonna be looking at the headliner, so we're definitely gonna get back in Oregon for you guys and shit, man. You know, on the February 20th and shit, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. And then we got our new show, man. We're putting together right now, December 20th, man. On a Saturday, Streets Unplugged Hawthorne. Stay tuned for that, man. We about to drop the headliners, flyers soon and shit. We just working out the little kinks, the little details, man. You know, the devil's in the details and shit, man. You know, so you got to make sure you cross your I's and dot your T's. It's the other way around and shit, man. That's why I'm not the boss, man. I can't be in charge. I'm dotting T's, crossing I's and shit, man, you know? But it's the other way around. Y'all know what I mean. But we definitely gonna be doing more music shows, man. We got a toy drive that we're trying to put together December 13th for all the kids, man. We're gonna try and give away between 100 to 200 toys in Inglewood, California.
That's good.
I'm
That's
just
dope.
waiting on the approval of the location, but it might be Morningside driveway. So we're gonna be right there on Yukon and like 106, man. Giving toys out to the kids that want to pull up and meet Yellow Hill, meet some of the other artists that are gonna be there as well, man. Get some pictures, some autographs, and get a free toy, man, for Christmas and shit. So more details to come on that as well too. Shout out to paving the road to success, or paving the way to success. Sorry if I mixed that name up. And shout out to Healing Urban Bodies, man, for helping me put all this shit together and shit, man, you know? So I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit my website, man, www.thewestfactoryshop.com. We got 30% off everything right now, man. The whole holiday is going to be 30% off everything right
Go ahead
there.
and cop you some stuff. Cop
Yeah,
y'all some
yeah,
merchandise, man.
definitely.
Show support.
And I appreciate everybody that's been placing the orders. We did ship a lot of that stuff today, so hopefully you get it soon. And Christmas is around the corner, man. So if you're trying to get something fresh, hit that website, man. You know. Other than that, man, I appreciate everybody that stops by and rocks with us and shit and keeps fucking with us. And we got Dead Stock in the building today. Dead Stock LP. You know what I mean? Tell them something while I go turn this off. You can give them a shout out or a message.
You know, shout out to my nigga Crafty 8, you feel me? You know, keep doing your thing, my nigga, you feel me? My boy Reap finna drop some heat for y'all. He got some shit cooking up. My nigga Rickson in Brazil, tearing y'all niggas up, you feel me? Tap in with my boy over there. Also, my nigga OTB Momo, my nigga, he got some shit coming out. My nigga, you feel me? He ain't finna, he finna be on y'all niggas' heads. My nigga, you feel me? My nigga Bentley keeps turning up them parties. My nigga KB, my nigga keep turning up them functions. My nigga, you feel me? Go baby, go baby, go. Yeah, my nigga, keep going up. My nigga, you feel me? We got this. We finna turn up all of LA, all of Long Beach, all of Compton, Carson, all this shit. The whole Cali, my nigga, you feel me? Like, nigga, you feel me? Go check out my other mixtapes, Dead Stock LP, you feel me? Rocked Up. Also got another mixtape called Madden, you feel me? You need to check that out. Y'all don't fuck with it. My other one's called Dead Stock LP Pole Clutching. And y'all gonna vibe with that as well. One more mixtape called Get to the Munyon, featuring 5 Much, you feel me, from Baby Stone Gorillas. I got a couple of songs with them niggas too, you feel me? Free my nigga, free my little bro, 5 Much, my nigga, you feel me? May God protect and you feel me? So favoritism and all, you know what I'm saying? May everybody be blessed and just happy, my nigga. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your family this Thanksgiving, you feel me? Because you never know when you're not gonna be able to. You feel me? And that's all I got to say, you feel me? Shout out to the Dead Stock, you feel me? / OTB, only the bag, you feel me? Give a fuck what the bitch had, you feel me? That's what it is. Hello. I can get up now?